let's talk about the best fall candles from Bath & Body Works. So I've been trying a bunch of candles from Bath & Body Works. It's been a lot of trial and error. They have these deals that happen, and I really wanted to get into candles this year because it really complements the idea of scent and fragrances and the notion of just smelling nice and your environment smelling nice. So I've picked a bunch. Hopefully you will enjoy it. These are, for me, some of the best that they have for the fall because they rotate from season to season. Overall, I really enjoy these candles and I hope you will too. And hopefully it'll just give you some insight into these candles if you're interested in purchasing them, just in case you want to try them out or have some information about them before you actually get into it. The first candle that I have is called Autumn Chai. Autumn Chai really is a new fragrance or a new candle to Bath & Body Works. I was really intrigued by this candle because of the name, because it has the word chai in it, the idea of tea. And it's just I have a lot of memories, I just have a lot of memories associated with chai. Okay, so the notes as it reads is cinnamon chai, vanilla froth, French vanilla froth, and smooth caramel. And a lot of times what I'm getting to know about Bath & Body Works is very much that what's written on the outside doesn't necessarily mean that's what's on the inside. So this is really, when we make chai, when we make that type of tea, it has a lot of cardamom in it. This does not have that cardamom. They replaced it with cinnamon, which is also exists, which also is part of the a chai or a tea. But this isn't what I wanted it to be. Overall, the throw on this is, I would say, medium, right? So it's like a 5. It will fill a small space. I don't think it will actually permeate a big room, but I think this is an okay fragrance. Yeah, it's fine, right? It's nothing to write home about. If you're interested in trying something that has a tea in it, then I would say, you can try Autumn Chai. Next candle on our list was quite a surprise for me. And the thing is, a lot of times with aesthetics of these fragrances, I'm not too fussed about it, right? Like, whatever, it's on there. I'm not here. This channel is called What's in the Bottle because I really care about what's inside a product as opposed to what's outside the product. So this one is called Cuddle Weather. I read it and I was like, man, I am not interested in having like this lilac purple candle, but whatever, let's try it. But I was more intrigued by what was inside. Warm gingerbread tea, cinnamon shortbread, and a cozy blanket. What the hell is a cozy blanket? Like, how are you supposed to know what a cozy blanket? Does it smell like Febreze? But quite frankly, I like this. This is like a nice English tea. This is like a nice, there's a word for that type of tea. I'll probably write it somewhere, but it's like the English tea with, a cinnamon shortbread or a biscuit. I can just see this like on an evening or an afternoon. It's very nice. It has this tea and spices together. It's not a chai, but you get the theme of it. I don't know why it's called Cuddle Weather. I mean, it could have been called like English breakfast, for example. Maybe not breakfast, but English tea. And I think this would have been perfect. But aesthetics aside, I think this is such a great candle. The throw on this is excellent. I would say on a scale of 10, an 8.5. Very good throw. You can smell it across like an entire floor. Definitely worth checking out if you're interested in finding something that has like a slightly gourmand, a little bit of spices, and some tea in it. So the next fragrance I was really on, and you'll notice a theme in all of this, is basically they're all drinks in terms of like a coffee or a tea. I was intrigued by this candle because of the scent that it has a latte note in it. But overall, this is Midnight Amber Glow. You know, this is like, it says smooth amber, caramel latte, and vanilla bourbon. I would say it has a dash of coffee in this. You get a lot more of the amber, a lot more of the vanilla. This is definitely a gourmand fragrance. If you're into gourmands, it's nice. I think it would be really nice for a bedroom. I think it would be really nice to have in a closed space. It has very like cuddling vibes, right? This is like a great Netflix and chill candle. I would say, yeah, this could be like marzipan or tiramisu. It has that vibe in it. So if you like that type of confectionery, it doesn't have a lot of coffee, but I think in terms of the amber and the vanilla, this is a great scent. In terms of the performance, the throw on this is great. I get like a solid 8 on this fragrance. It will fill up, you know, it'll fill up an entire room. You know, I don't have to burn it for a long period of time. Usually like, you know, an hour or so, and this will fill up the room. Okay, so finally, without being deceived, we actually got a coffee fragrance. Okay, and this is pumpkin spice latte, right? Notes on this are pumpkin spice, freshly brewed espresso, and homemade whipped cream. What a great, yeah, this is really nice. This is what I want in a coffee fragrance. If you know Paris Cafe, which is like a beast, it will fill up any room. I think this is Paris Cafe Light. It's very nice. You smell the espresso on this. It's like walking into a Starbucks if you want, with like Irish creamer on the side. It's a latte. It says pumpkin spice latte. And quite frankly, I don't get a lot of the pumpkin on this. I get much more of the spices. I don't get so much pumpkin, which I'm totally fine with. Like, I'm not a big fan of pumpkin to begin with, but you know, that's why it was kind of deceiving, because when I read this the first time, I was like, man, I don't really want pumpkin spice latte. But because it's famous for being a drink, the espresso in this candle is very prominent. You can definitely smell it. I would say if you are a coffee lover and Paris Cafe isn't out yet, hopefully it comes out in the winter this year. Try this out. You will not regret it. I definitely didn't regret it. And to be honest with you, I have a backup of this. I think it comes out every year, but you know, I wanted it for the rest of the year because it might not be available. So check out Pumpkin Spice Latte. This fragrance, I bought it last year. I didn't buy it this year, but it is available in the fall. It has bergamot, mahogany, and musk. And this is one of my favorite fragrances in the whole, and I use this the entire year. It has, I think it's much more masculine leaning than feminine leaning, but overall, I really, really enjoy this scent. And if you're thinking of getting a gift for somebody, you know, who likes masculine leaning scents, I think Flannel is definitely something you should check out. There's just something about this. You know, a lot of the Bath and Body Works products, like the ones that they had Graphite, or the sports collection that they released now, to my nose, honestly, a lot of them smell very much similar to each other. I don't think they're that unique in and of themselves. But Flannel really stands out. I really, really enjoy Flannel. It's this really cozy, nice. The bergamot, it's not a summer fragrance, right? By no means. I think it's very tame in terms of not the performance, but in terms of it does take itself seriously. It's not too playful. This is much more for like a mature, not mature like 50, 60 years old, but like a 25 and up. Really nice, really sets the mood. This is Flannel. This is great. I have, I think, 3 or 4 flannels. They were out of season, and they were on sale for like $9 or something. So I grabbed a couple. But if you're looking for a gift for somebody or for yourself, I would say just start here. Start with Flannel and then go around and check out the other scents that I'm recommending in this video. Staying with a coffee theme, because why not? This is White Barn or Bath and Body Works Coffee and Whiskey. This is, yeah, I mean, I don't know what whiskey actually smells like, but it does have boozy qualities in it, and it also has a coffee note in it. I think, well, so it said bold Irish whiskey, splash of vanilla, and a hint of coffee. You get exactly that. Yeah, it's really, it's nice. It's unique. I think it's quite unique. It's a great scent. I think anyone can definitely pull this off in terms of your space. Coffee and whiskey. If you are interested in the scent, the only thing I need to tell you right now, like they're phasing it out, right? So a lot of places are phasing it out, so you won't find it. Right now, if you're watching this, you could probably, if you are interested in getting this candle, I think it's the right time to get it. Who knows if it will come back next year, but right now it's at the tail end of it. So it's on its way out. It's already not on the Bath & Body Works website in Canada, but if you can find it, and some places still do have it. I stocked up on these as well. But it's just very nice on cold or on hot. Great throw. I would say 7.5, 8-ish on the throw for this candle. This is Coffee and Whiskey. Finally, this one here I think is really a standout. It's really a scent which is, you know, different. It's quite unique. If you don't want to just smell like baked goods or sweet or what else is quite common? Pumpkin in this. This is spice, pumpkin, and patchouli, right? Spice, pumpkin, and patchouli has, let's see, pumpkin, warm patchouli, and a touch of cinnamon sugar. Ooh, yeah. So you can smell the spices. The pumpkin isn't like the edible type of pumpkin, and I can tell you, when you're smelling it on cold, you can smell the patchouli, and the patchouli really gives this scent a backbone. It really, you know, makes this scent much more robust and much more structured than just having pumpkin and spices, which you find in a lot of candles at Bath & Body Works. But the patchouli in here, it really does give you, you know, I mean, it's patchouli, but it gives you that incensey vibe. It gives you that ethereal vibe when you burn this candle. I really enjoy this candle, spice, pumpkin, and patchouli. And like I said, a lot of the ones that I've showed you today, they have the word patchouli in it, or the name patchouli. I mean, the word patchouli on it, but they don't really have a lot of pumpkin. Sorry. Many of the candles I've shown you have the word pumpkin in them, but they don't really have pumpkin inside of them, which is great, because like, I mean, I'm not a big fan of pumpkins to begin with, but man, is this ever good. If you are interested in just checking out something quite unique and out of the box, I think this is worth checking out. This is spice, pumpkin, and patchouli. That's the end of my list for fall. Let me know what you picked up. I know Bath & Body Works is always having sales. If you're out there, if you've lasted, please subscribe to this channel. It will help me a lot in terms of growing this channel, and I will catch you on the next one.